A few days ago, newspapers in Germany were full of headlines about a Nazi who had been elected to office with the help of all the other political parties. Is this true? And if it is, how did it happen? The man in question is Stefan Jaksch. On the 5th of September, he was elected to the post of Ortsvorsteher for the village of Waldsiedlung, which is part of the municipality of Altenstadt. As Ortsvorsteher, his job is to represent the village at the municipal council. Now, the details vary from state to state. Altenstadt is in Hesse, where each village within a municipality can have its own council. This village council discusses issues that affect the village itself, and it can make recommendations to the municipal council. It's elected by the villagers, and then the councillors elect one of their number to chair their meetings, and that person is then the Ortsvorsteher. This council represents 2,500 villagers and has 9 members. 2 of these members were not present for the vote. The remaining 7 voted unanimously for Jaksch. The problem? Stefan Jaksch is a high-ranking member of the NPD, a right-wing political party with such extreme views that it was once almost banned. Jaksch himself has accused mainstream politicians of pursuing a policy of white genocide. One of the other councillors, Ali Reza Agdas, a man of Turkish descent, gave an interview in which he explained how, from his point of view, this was allowed to happen. According to him, everybody was expecting the vice chairman to put himself forward as a candidate, but he didn't. And then suddenly, Stefan Jaksch put himself forward and, as the only candidate, was duly elected. The council hadn't had anybody in the chair for 10 weeks, and so it was a bit of a relief that finally somebody was prepared to take on the job. Agdas says that although he knew Jaksch was an NPD man, that wasn't what he was thinking about when he voted. In person, Jaksch is apparently perfectly decent. Agdas says he's never heard him say anything racist. It wasn't until he got home and his wife demanded to know what the hell he thought he was doing that he realised. In response, all of the parties represented at the municipal council ordered the village council to reconsider. And so, all the members of the village council, except Jaksch himself, signed a motion calling for his deselection. This does seem like a bit of an overreaction, if I'm to be honest. The NPD is, like it or not, a legitimate political party, and it's difficult to see how much damage somebody can do to the democratic order when their job basically consists of telling the mayor what he thinks about the installation of LED streetlights. But for the mainstream parties, this looks really bad. None of them feel that they can afford to be seen to be supporting extremists, and even politicians in Berlin have demanded that steps be taken. As for Jaksch, he has promised to take legal action against his deselection. This is beginning to look like one of those stories that's just going to drag on and on. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to send me a postcard, here's the address. And don't forget to visit my website and follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Also, if you'd like access to special bonus content and help with the costs of running this channel, please consider making a small monthly donation on Patreon.